Today we are learning 6th standard maths decimals. Before in previous classes we seen some other numbers like natural number, whole number, integer. Now today we are seeing the decimal numbers. Decimal means decimal number. Actually what is meant by decimal? Decimal means point. Decimal means point numbers. Decimal number means point number. We learn natural numbers, whole number, integers, Roman number. Now today we are learning the decimal number. Decimal means what? Point. Now what does this mean by point? Where we use this point as you go to the market or you purchase something. Suppose in previous days, in olden days, we seen 5 paisa, 10 paisa, 15 paisa, 25 paisa, 50 paisa. But now these all coins are not in working. So we have only 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin, 5 rupee coin. So paisas are not working in the market. So that time we used to purchase a chocolate or something in a 50 paisa or something in 25 paisa or 50 paisa, 75 paisa. So today we will see actually what is decimal. Before going to the decimals, we see first place and face value of the decimal. You know place value, like here I have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 something etc. So this, how you read this number? This is ones. This is ones. This is tens. This is 100 plus. Thousands plus. Ten thousands plus and lakhs plus. So on the number ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakhs, so on it will goes on. So we will see now decimal. How we will find out the place of decimal. How we will find out the place of decimal. Now here I am writing a number 12.56. This number is 12.56. Whenever you read a decimal number, these side numbers, your left before decimal numbers are whole numbers that we will learn together, read together. We read together like this is 12. Point. This is 5, 6. Separately you have to read the number. After the decimal point digits, you have to read separately. And before the decimal point digit, you have to read together. Before the decimal point, decimal digits, you have to read together, and after the decimal digits, you have to read separately. How? 12.56. Yes, dear. So, this places, now we will see. Before the point, the places are seen. Like this is ones and this is tens. If more digit was there, so that should become in 100. Okay. Now after the decimal, the first digit is 10th. Please pay attention. Before the decimal digits are same, like ones, tens. If more digits were there, so you can read as hundreds, thousands, 10,000, lakh, so on. After the decimal, the first digit is called tenth. Here we represent after the decimal, the first digit is tenth. Second digit is 100. 100. See the reading. This decimal after first digit you read as 10th. Next digit you read as 100th. If one more digit is there, that should be comes in what? 1000. Please pay attention. I am focusing more here how to read the decimal number. This is 12.56. This digits you have to read separately. The place of this 5 after the decimal, the first digit, whatever that digit, that is in a tenth. Then second digit after the decimal, that is in a hundredth. If third digit is there, So that should be in a thousand. Here I am taking one more example. Here we are taking 876.237. 876.237. This is decimal. The first digit before the decimal is ones, second digit is tens, and third digit is hundreds. Hundreds. Now, after the decimal, the first digit is 10. T-E-N-T-H, 10. Second digit is 100. H-U-N-D-R-E-D-T-H, 100. And the third digit is 1000. T-H-O-U-S-A-N-D-T-H, 1000. So this is the place of the decimal digits. This is the place of the decimal digit. When you read, you have to read before the decimal digits read together, and after the decimal digit you have to read the separate. So how to read this number? This number is 876.237. 876.237. So this is what decimal numbers, and we seen the place of decimal numbers. Now we will see some more on decimal. So you understand now what are the decimal numbers? Decimal numbers means a number which we put point in between anywhere, that are the decimal numbers. And where to use the decimal number? We will use in a market. As earlier I said that in olden days we seen a 5 paisa, 10 paisa, 25 paisa, 50 paisa. So now that coins are banned. Here we are seeing where to use the decimal. Suppose in market most of the times you see rate on the items. So cost is 10 rupees 75 paise. Here this is 10 rupees and here 75 paise. This I want to show in decimal, and in rupees I want to show. It means I want to show this in a rupees. I want to show this is in a rupees. So how I will write 10.75 rupees. Now the rupees symbol is changed. It is not a rupees symbol. You know what is the symbol of rupees? This is the symbol of rupees. But we are using this. It is not this was removed. Now this is the symbol of rupees. This is removed. Now 10 rupees 75 paise. If I want to write in a decimal or I want to write in a rupees, to cut these paises, and I want to write in a direct in rupees. So how we will write 10.75 rupees. This 0.75 this is comes under a paise. This comes under a paise, this comes under a rupees, and when you write together in a rupees, so it is 10.75 rupees. You know that 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. 1 rupee is equal to how much? 100 paise. So in this way you can convert rupees and paise into rupees as same centimeters and meters, kilometers and meters, kg and gram. This all you have to convert into directly in a bigger unit. Paise is the smaller unit of rupees and rupees is the bigger unit of rupees. So whatever the smaller unit you want to show in a bigger unit, that smaller unit you have to be add with the help of point. With the help of point. After the point, whatever the numbers are coming, that is in a smaller unit. That is in a smaller unit. One more example I will take. 1 kg, 250 grams. 250 grams. So you know that 1 kg means how much? 1000 grams. 1 kg means how much? 1000 grams. So this 1 kg, 250 grams I want to show in a decimal. I want to show in a decimal. How I will show this in a decimal? 1.250 kg. So this 1 before point the digits are in a greater unit, and after decimal the digits are in a smaller unit. Smaller unit varies. Here the grams is a smaller unit than the bigger unit, kg is the bigger unit and grams is the smaller unit. So smaller unit always you will show in a decimal. Always you will show in a decimal. Now we will see convert the number into decimal. Convert the number into decimals. As you know that the fraction, this is 11 upon 2. or 11 upon 5. This 11 upon 5 I want to show in a decimal. This is a fraction, as we seen in a fraction chapter, numerator and denominator. And to make any number, any fraction in a decimal, please pay attention once again. Any fraction in a decimal, if you want to show any fraction in a decimal, the easiest way, the denominator should 10, 100, 1000 or so on. 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, so on. Okay, 1 and 0, 1 and 00, 1 and 000, 1 and 40, 1 and 50. Okay, so when you want to show any fraction into decimal, so the denominator should be these numbers. If it is not there, so you have to convert this denominator into 10 or 100 or 1000. If the denominator not 10, 100 or 1000, so that denominator you have to be converted into this. How to convert now this? 11 upon 5 you want to show in a decimal. So as the rules for any fraction you want to convert into decimal, so what is the rule? The denominator should have to be 10, 100, 1000 or 10,000 or lakh, so on. So here if it is not there, so this number you have to convert into that number. How to convert? When the 5 is multiplied by 2, so the 5 became what? 10. The same number or the same you have to multiply here. So what happened? 11 2s are 22 and 5 2s are 10. Now what we get? We get 10. Now this 5 what happens? Convert into the 10. How you convert it? By multiplying with any one number, which number gives you the 10 or 100. If this number is smaller than 10, so you have to reach to the 10. If this digit, the denominator is more than 10, so you have to try to reach to the 100. In this way you have to convert the digits. So this is 5, so it is smaller than 10. So what I did? I converted this 5 to the 10. How I converted that? By multiplying with the 2. If I multiply with 2, that became 5 2s are 10. As I multiplied by denominator by the 2, so the same number you have to multiply with the numerator. So when you multiply this 2 in a denominator, 2 denominator became a 10. The same digit or same number you have to multiply here. So 11 2s are 22 and 5 2s are 10. Now this is our fraction. 11 upon 5 became what happens? 22 upon 10. The both are same. They both are equivalent fraction. As we see in the equivalent fraction in the last chapter. Which chapter that is? In fraction we see in equivalent fractions. So this 11 upon 5 and 22 upon 10 both are equivalent fraction. Now this fraction you can convert into decimal. How? Now in denominator if 1 0, the 1 0 with 1. Okay, it should be 10, 100, please pay 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, so on. Not 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. These are not. So what numbers should be there? 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, that number. So now here if you see the 10. So this number you can convert into the decimal. How to convert now? In a denominator you have to see how many zeros are there. How many zeros are there? 1 0. How many zeros are there? 1 0. It means from numerator, from your right side, one digit before you have to place a point. Here is 1 0. So what you have to do? One digit before you have to place a point in the numerator. So this became 2.2. This became 2.2. Now 22 upon 10, when you want to write in a decimals, the fraction 22 upon 10 you have to write in a decimal. So this became 2.2. Understand? Here what we did? Here we converted 11 upon 5 into 22 upon 10. Why we convert 11 upon 5 to 22 upon 10? Because to convert any fraction we require denominator must be 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, so on. If that number is there, so then only then we are going to be convert. In other way also you can convert directly, divide this number. Maybe you are confused, divide the number into decimals. So this is the easiest way. Here also you can directly convert. Here also you can directly convert. Here also you can directly convert by dividing, but it is very hard. So this is the easiest way. Denominator you have to convert into first what? This number. So this 22 upon 10 became, in fraction 22 upon 10 became what? 2.2. One more example we will take so you will understand. Here I am writing 13 upon 20. 13 upon 20. Now this number I want to convert into, this fraction I want to convert into what? Decimal. This fraction I want to convert into what? Decimal. So how I will convert? Again you have to see here, what is this number? 20. What we require in a denominator? We require in a denominator 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. Here is 20. So 20 is the bigger than what? 10. So what you have to do? You have to convert this denominator to the nearest, to the 100. So when you convert this denominator to 100, so how to convert? You have to take any one number, one digit, multiply this denominator. So which number you will take? This number became 100, 5. If you multiply here with a 5, 25 is 100. So same number you have to multiply it above also. As you are multiplying in denominator, the same number you have to multiply in numerator also. Now this 25 is what happens? 100. Now this 20 became 100. The same digit or same number you multiply here. 13 5 is how much? 65. 13 5 is how much? 65. Right now 13 5 is 65. If you don't know the table, so you can here multiply in a side. 5 3 is 15, carry 1, 5 1 is 5 plus 1, 65. This 65 upon 100. Now this fraction 13 upon 20 is equal to 65 upon 100. These both are equivalent fraction as we learned in earlier chapter. These both are equivalent fraction. Now this fraction we have to convert into what? Decimal. How to convert? Now here are two zeros in numerator from your right side and right hand side 2 digit before you have to put a point. 2 digit before you have to put a point. Why? Because there are 2 zeros. As here we see 1 0, so from your right hand side in the numerator we place 1 digit before point. As here is 1 0. Now as here are 2 zeros, so what we did, these 2 zeros, so you have to place 2 digit before what? Decimal. 2 digit before what? Point in numerator. So when you convert the 2 digit means 1 and 2, the point will become here, the decimal will become here. So 0.65, 1 2 digit before point. Before point you can place a 0. So 65 upon 100, the fraction 65 upon 100, we converted into the what? Decimal. So what is the decimal? 0.65. 0.65. What is this? This is the fraction converted into, fraction converted into the decimal. Fraction converted into the decimal. So which fraction we converted into decimal? 13 upon 20 we converted into the decimal. So 13 upon 20 means 0.65. And 65 upon 100 means what? 0.65. Why? Because these both are equivalent fractions as we learn. So what we saying that any fraction you can convert into decimal. How to convert? You have to make the denominator what? 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. This should be remembered. So when you will convert the denominator into these numbers 10, 100, 1000, so automatically the fraction is going to be converted into the decimal. Direct also you can do by dividing these both number. Maybe the point divisions is very difficult for you. So this is the easiest way. So what we did, we convert fraction into decimals. Fraction into decimals. So today we learn what we learn today. We learn the decimals. Decimal means these also one type of numbers as we seen the natural numbers, whole number, integer, Roman number, decimal numbers also there. In decimal numbers we seen how to find out the place of the given number. So before decimal number digits are read together and after the decimal digits read separately. This we learn and find out the places of them. And also we learn how to convert fraction into decimal. In next class we will learn some expanded form of the decimals and expanded form of the decimals and how to convert decimal into expanded form and how to decimal form convert into the standard form in a short form. Also we will see some addition and subtraction of the decimal. Thank you.